What is up, family? We have another Patreon request. We got Larry Bird Ultimate Mixtape. Oh, it's gonna be copyrighted. I'll tell you that right now. NBA rights. But we'll give it a shot. I mean, the funny thing is, the Patreon actually asked, "Do I know who Larry Bird is?" Yes, I know who Larry Bird is. The Great White Hope. He was amazing. Absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. Like in every aspect. I've watched hundreds of videos about his highlights, and the guy was just incredible. Just absolutely incredible. And of course, the number one best trash talker in the NBA at the time. I don't know if there's been better. Even Michael said, Jordan, that is. Even MJ was like, Larry could talk some mad shit. Oh my God, Larry could talk some shit. But yeah, no. I mean, there's just certain players from this era that when you put them all together and you really look at the greats and how many championships they have and how they played and the defenses they had to play against and how the referees didn't just blow a whistle when somebody's little finger got touched while they were playing, because that's a foul today. There was no LeBron flopping. There was no flops. None of that shit. When you went down, it's because somebody whooped you. You got hit hard. You went down. None of this LeBron bullshit flip. So anyway, LeBron is not even in this conversation, people. I know the younger generation is like, oh, LeBron, he's the GOAT. No, he's not even close to the GOAT. He's not even close to the GOAT. He's not even in my top 5. I mean, just because you just could play endlessly and score buckets, it doesn't make you the greatest. It doesn't. But anyway, Larry Bird, you ain't got to ask. You don't trust me. I will happily watch this. I don't think I've ever seen this one, actually. A mix tape. I don't know. It's probably going to be all those highlights I've seen all crushed into one video. But let's take a look. If you don't know who Larry is, you're about to find out. The guy was unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bird.
He was the most motivated player I ever saw.
Larry Bird is one of the biggest trash talkers ever.
Larry was a basketball genius. A mask of a hick from Finch Lick out as his calling card. And if you believe that for 1 second, you were going to get beaten.
Incredible passer, too. Oh, my God.
First layup for 2. Behind the back. Oh, my goodness. How did he do that?
Just watching the guy on the floor. Okay, here you go. This is for you. You see what he just did there? Great. Watch it again in case it was too quick for you. Right here, look.
What's on the 10 seconds? We'll walk out, and Larry say, I'm going to get it right here, Ed, and I'm going to shoot it in your face.
He would tell you where he was going to get it and how he was going to shoot it. Yeah, he would do that.
He hit it and looked at me and he was like, damn, I didn't mean to leave nothing on the clock.
It's the first three-point contest, he says. I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
This is a tie for the money.
Just absolutely unbelievable. Dominique guarded him, Cliff guarded him, Antoine Carr guarded him, I guarded him. nothing worked.
Bird with 8 seconds. Bird on the drive. The runner is good
That's a ridiculous shot.
again. Oh, Larry Bird is just unconscious.
That's an absurd shot.
He called it. He said rainbow trainer's lap.
And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole.
Guys on the end of the benches giving each other foul. I mean, Bird is a bad man.
Bird has 60 points.
He would do a head fake, or he would do this, and the guy would turn, and he would just fake the crap out of guys.
Ooh, that's that. I see Michael Jordan do that shot. Yep, that's a beauty.
Larry told all of us and the media, he said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed. And at the end of 3 quarters, the next night in Portland, he had 27 points left-handed.
Seriously.
His body was behind the basket, and he released that left-handed shot.
Follows his own shot. Give them the lead. Bird for 3, but it won't count. It does not count.
And Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout. Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. And I'm going to kick it in.
The Bullets by 1. Ames to Bird. He gets a good shot in the Celtics winner. Boy, this is something else.
He would just flick it or tap it or bounce it to a teammate without even catching it.
Bird on the cut. That's the play of the game. Bird to the other end. Behind his back, the dribble now fires and scores.
He was money. He was money. It was a joy to watch these games. It really was.
He's going to slow it up. Over the head to McHale. Indians bounce pass. The double team and Bird. Larry fake. Fall away. Hits it! Bird. Jones and
Nasty. And these other teams he's playing, they got superstars on them too. You just wouldn't know it.
it's blocked.
I think that the Celtic fans, I think that most of the arena and the Detroit Pistons forgot that Larry Bird hadn't quit.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up one.
Holy crap.
Second left. What a play by Bird.
Holy crap. That's sick. I remember that like it was yesterday, man. It just brought back all those memories.
Bird is hurt. Bird is down, and he's hurt. And Larry Bird is headed to the locker room for treatment.
And on top of all of these accomplishments and all these things he does, Larry Bird plays hurt.
This ain't no bitch. There's no babies back in these days. There's no babies. No, you play. Can you imagine LeBron playing in this era? Are you joking? Like, it wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't even be close.
The Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now for Boston.
And here comes
They're like, shit, he's back. Damn.
Larry Bird making his return from an apparent fracture of the right cheek.
Too good. He's too good.
But it's been more than the statistical line when you talk about Larry Bird here this afternoon.
They have different personalities and different backgrounds, but their value system was identical.
Yeah, but these are classics, man. Celtics versus Lakers. Detroit versus Lakers. Detroit versus Chicago Bulls. Bulls versus Lakers. Bulls versus Celtics. These are they were literally like, I think that was it. No, there was like 3 or 4 unbelievable teams that no one got. There was no such thing back in these days of trade me to that better team so I'll look better. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as, this is why Michael Jordan never left. Never left. Michael Jordan never said, I want to go to the Celtics. I want to play with Larry Bird. Michael Jordan never said, please send me to the Lakers. I want to play with Magic Johnson. No. James Worthy. No. He didn't do that. He said, no, this is my team. I want this to become my team. And no, it's just like, that's all dead now. That's all dead today. Today, it's all about where can I get the paid the most, or where can I go where I can almost guarantee myself an NBA championship. And that back in these days, you played on the team you were on, and you busted your ass to make that team the best it could be. And it just happens to be that the Celtics, the Pistons, the Bulls, and the Lakers, almost all at the same time, had amazing teams. So it was a pleasure to watch, man. It was a pleasure to watch. Even the Knicks, who are kicking ass these days, they're finally back after decades of waiting. Even the Knicks back in these days weren't quite as good as all these teams, but they had a hell of a defense. Again, it was a pleasure to watch. It's just different today. It's just different. I mean, yes, do we love Curry, throwing, hitting threes from half court? Of course, that's all amazing. It's just, but this was different basketball. It's different.
Bird turnaround hits.
Wow.
Jumping down the court. Hayes finds an open Bird. Takes rampant. 1 second. Seconds to go. Magic with a hook shot. Scores with 2.
Lakers were no joke. They were good. They were good as hell, too.
It's over.
God.
Please welcome now Irvin Magic Johnson.
To the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever.
I dedicated my life to basketball, and I dedicated my life to the Boston Celtics. My basketball career is officially over, and I had a blast. But tonight I leave you and I say thank you, Boston. Good night.
That was a sad day for the Celtics. I promise you that. Then you had Magic Johnson. Look at that. He was amazing too. That was a good one. Yeah, we know. I saw a few highlights I've never seen before. That was really good. But Larry, you know, Larry's Larry. That's it. You can't compare Larry to, I don't think anybody. It's crazy. It's just NBA was so different back then. It was just so different. But anyway, excellent video. Pleasure to watch. And we'll see if I can post it. I have no idea. I highly doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. Take care. Peace out. Have a good night.
Up the fella,